What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Collection. I'm your host, Reptile7, and this week we are looking at the original Xbox. And obviously it's very delayed this week, sorry about that, and pay no attention to the paper and the 360 controller in the background. But anyway, as you can see, here's my original Xbox. I got it a few years after the Xbox actually came out. I'm trying to think, whatever year Halo 2 came out, I got it the year before that for Christmas. And essentially all my Christmas money that year, I just saw that Toys R Us was having a sale of an Xbox and 4 games and an extra controller. So I decided, forget it, I'm going to take all my Christmas money and buy it, which I ended up doing, and my parents covered quite a bit of it as well. Anyway, there's my Xbox. Little interesting thing, since I'm a Red vs. Blue fan, is before I got Dead or Alive 3 and changed the name on my Xbox, it was actually called Caboose. I just thought it was funny at the time, because my system was retarded. But anyway, moving on. As you can see here, I have the original 3-month starter kit for Xbox Live, along with the little arcade disc that came with it. So even on their old system, Xbox was working on their arcade system. And here we also have memory card. I actually only need one because all I did was carry my profile over to friends' houses. And the adapter for a headset. And I had the headset somewhere, but right before they turned Xbox Live off for the original system, I reused it, found out the little earpiece was dry rotted, so cleared all that out, and I just have the skeleton of the headset sitting somewhere. But it's around here. And then, as you can see here, not really much to go on here. Got the original S controller. Would actually really like to find one of the giant controllers at some point, just to have it in my collection. But here's one of the S controllers that came with my system. Then we have a controller with a bunch of gunk on it. I don't know. But this is the programmable Intech, whatever the hell one. And this one I actually got for free with the system from Toys R Us, which was pretty cool. It's nice because this is actually the first programmable / turbo controller that I ever owned, and didn't really make things much easier for me. I guess because I spent all those years just doing everything with a regular controller anyway. But it was good for getting past certain missions if you could just program shit in, so yippee! And finally, we have a shit controller. Yeah. I'm gonna say I got this from Best Buy, and it was actually in a Halo 2 pack that I bought. Essentially, when Halo 2 came out, there was a bunch of different stuff going on. Best Buy had a little pack with a behind-the-scenes disc showing videos and stuff from events going on before Halo 2 came out, the history of Bungie, all that stuff. And this was a cheap controller that came out with it. And essentially, it looks like there used to be something glued here. Yeah, there was never anything there, not even when I first got it. It always looked like that. So I wonder if they were just like crap controllers that they just threw in there to get rid of. But the funny thing is, when I first got it out, this right thumbstick was completely jacked up. So I didn't use it for much other than throwing it around my room and trying to destroy it, which I could never do. As you can see here, marks from paint. I would throw it against what used to be my old entertainment center, my walls, jump on it on the floor. I used to throw this thing around by the cord. It was pretty fun. But never came apart, never had anything wrong with it. As you can hear, not the case now. Seems when I moved, it somehow got crunched or whatever, which I was not able to do in the past. The right trigger does not work. The case is cracked open all around. Half the buttons no longer work. I don't know why I still keep it around. I think it's just nostalgia. It was just one of my great little toys, apparently. By the way, here's my whole little Xbox setup. The cords are actually still in my entertainment center since I did play on this when they shut the original Xbox Live servers down, so that was fun. But I haven't gotten around to unhooking everything. So that covers my original Xbox. In the next episode following this, or next part I should say, we will go into the games. Later, everybody.